Another phrase that we've used, at TEC is to have a kind of jealousability, even a jealousable mood, so to speak, right? So that has to do with flavor, with taste, with beauty, with hospitality. How do we communicate and promote that more as well? How do we care enough about things that other people also want to care about these things?
And we can't do that just in 2 dimensions. Or
Right.
what do they even count? If you're listening to this podcast just via audio, what dimension is that? That's just 1?
That's just the digital. Yeah, that's one and zeros.
Yeah, because video is 2 dimensions.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
But so it's harder
Hmm.
to as good looking as we are,
That's right.
and as much fun as we make talking about these things sound, our embodied jealous ability is very limited in this format.
Hmm.
Is it a useful format? Absolutely. All are yours. But potentially having a thing where, you've actually got the 3 dimensions involved,
Hmm.
the taste, the beauty. And I mean, depending on where we host our conference, depending on, also it has to, if we pull something like this off, you got to start somewhere before you can iterate to make it even more jealousable and
Hmm.
more hospitable and more beautiful. Our current people, like at TEC or ECS in particular, they actually do a pretty good job depending on who we can get to help us set a thing like this up. They actually do a great job of making it as tasty and as adorned as it
Hmm.
can be. But that's part of the thing. Like Baptisty dispensationalists are known for potlucks, they're not necessarily known for beauty.
Yeah. No good. Yeah.
Yeah. And we jealous ability, which comes from the Romans chapter 11, where God is blessing his people and in particular blessing Gentiles in such a way that the Jews would then be provoked to jealousy.
Hmm.
And probably that works until the fullness of the Gentiles comes in on its way to then God using the blessings to Gentiles to provoke Israel to a repentance at the right time. But yeah, that jealous ability is not just because we have really good 2 dimensional Bible studies.
Hmm.
That's because we can live it out. And some kind of planned path crossing time
Hmm.
where
Right.
we could share in an embodied way
Hmm.
some of these ideas. So again, talks are an orienting thing.
Hmm.
Talks are part of it, but there's more that potentially we could do than just talk. Because if it was just talking, okay, well, we just keep doing this.
Hmm.
But actually getting, more than audience, but getting some like-mindedy people to overlap even in their lunchtime or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
Like that is a kind of thing that this format can't do.
Right. Exactly right.